Today in the shop we are going to be looking at a 2019 F-150 with a very static image from the backup camera. I am going to start diagnosis on this by retrieving all the codes, and I'm going to be using Ford Diag Now with a VCM Lite today. 4Scan or 4Scan Lite would work just as good, anything that'll pull all the codes from all the modules. It'll take it just a second here to cycle through all the modules, and we have a C1001 in the APIM, or the sync module. C1001 is kind of an informational code. It really doesn't mean much more than the video signal coming in is complete garbage. Next, I think I'm going to perform a visual inspection on some of the electrical connectors at the back of the truck, specifically where the harness jumps from the frame over to the truck box and the tailgate. I have seen some of those get moisture in them, and that is exactly the kind of issue that will cause a problem like this. Not seeing any issues with those, so I think we're going to check the connector at the actual camera itself next, and I have removed the inner tailgate panel to gain access. And I'm not really seeing any issues with this connector either. Now we could spend the next hour dragging out a DVOM and checking powers and grounds and continuity on our video cables to the front of the vehicle. But when we're looking right at the connector, I think it is probably easier to just plug in a camera and see if that resolves our issue. And that seems to have fixed our problem. And we have been seeing a lot of issues with cameras on Ford vehicles, to the extent I think everybody in the shop has an extra camera in their toolbox for testing. The handle assembly is held into the tailgate with a couple of 10mm nuts, and then there's a single torque screw that holds the camera assembly to the handle. I'll go ahead and get this reassembled, and we'll try it once more and make sure everything works properly. If you found this helpful or interesting, please smash that like button down below. And as always, I hope all of you have a great week.